Hey, Shawna K, challengeworkouts.com, and I'm here in Miami with a whole bunch of awesome fit pros, and one of my good friends, Tyler from Garage Warrior. He's got a new program coming up, Warrior Abs, and I wanted to ask him what's the biggest mistake people make when they're trying to get abs?
Yeah.
Can you narrow it down?
I can narrow it down, right?
Okay,
And that's kind of the way my whole system's built. Is the biggest mistake I see people making in their ab training, and a lot of their training in general, is that what happens when somebody thinks about training their abs? They go do crunches or something, right? And once they get to 50 crunches, what do? They do 100, and then 200, and then 1,000, right? And I like to tell you this analogy is think about it like this: when a runner keeps running longer and longer, what happens? They become a marathoner. And a marathoner, frankly, isn't the most toned person, and they're not the strongest people out there. So how do you build muscle that looks as good as it performs? Well, you make the movement more complicated, right? And so that's the biggest mistake I see people make, is they don't focus on making the exercise more challenging, right? And you got challengeworkouts.com, so that's exactly what you need to do, is make your workouts more challenging.
Right.
So here, lie down on the ground. Let's start with this. We always got to do something.
Just so you know, when someone asks me that, I don't always comply.
Okay, but this is a workout. All right, lie down on the ground. Okay, so my point is this: you got to have a basic foundation to work off. So one of my favorite exercises, let's go ahead and lie down. We're going to do the alternating leg raise. So just bring your legs up straight like that, all the way straight up like this. There you go. And then I just want you to drop one leg down and back up. So down and back up. So you guys can see she's not arching down there. If I put my finger up, keep going, keep going. If I put my finger right there, yeah, and then alternate.
Oh, alternate.
If you keep doing this exercise, you want to put your fingers right here and feel if it's solid, right? If it stays solid, you're properly firing your inner unit, the core muscles that you want to support you. This is what you need to master first before going on. Now let's make it harder. Instead of doing that for 100 reps, let's just go legs together, let's just do some leg raises, right? And you want to maintain that same core feel right there.
Without letting the back
Without letting that go.
What's happening to my head?
So the head can either stay up like this, or you can use a pillow. People contract their core harder when everything goes into flexion and you're looking at your toes. Now we're going to make it harder because Shawna's strong. So Shawna, arms overhead. Arms overhead. You can hold a weight here, but I'm just going to push down on your hands. Push up against my hands. Push up against my hands. There you go. Push up. Push up. Push up. Real hard. Like that.
Pushing.
Right? Even harder. Even harder.
I'm pushing.
Even harder. Like you're trying to bring your hands towards your toes.
Oh.
Right? Do you feel how much more challenging that is?
Oh, yeah.
Right? This is called an active one. So come back up. We can sit down now.
Okay.
So that just gives you an idea of 3 exercises, starting with something that's totally beginner, moving to something that's more advanced, and then from there, that's just like 1, 2, 3.
Right.
From there, we could go with hanging knee raises, hanging leg raises, front lever work, and the sky's the limit. Like we look at what gymnasts do, and they have the best abs, the strongest abs out there. And they just do that. They start with these basic exercises, and they work their way into more challenging exercises.
I think one of the things I like the best about that is that the volume is, okay, I could go all day long with one leg.
Right.
But, okay, I was done after 3.
Sure. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to keep the intensity up and the time down.
Right.
So I don't have to be doing this all day long. So it's more efficient.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes my ab workouts, I do a lot of bar work and gymnastic work. I'm doing those higher levels now. A lot of times my ab workouts are 3 minutes.
Right.
And then the work during that 3 minutes is probably 1 minute.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're doing things like, you're working on your V-sit, hold your legs off the ground like that, or you're working on your hanging leg raises.
Yeah.
And you can't hold those for a long time.
No.
So you're like intensity up, volume down, you get strong abs that look as good as they look.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so you're going to hear lots more about Tyler. You can click the link below and find out more about what he has to offer. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching.